Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The 22. And now the handoff. It's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down. And keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Bearcats pick up enough for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Taylor. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking downfield, it's Carpenter. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Defense is coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Here on 4th and inches. Back to throw. It's Carpenter. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the tailback's got it again. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. The quarterback's got it on the option. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll run here on third and goal. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on fourth down. Let's see what the decision is.
Keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's worked out from the 4. You're going for it. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Right for a completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Handoff in a single back formation. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Tease. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
On the run here. Let's it go. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great connection there for 6 points.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
To throw, it's Carpenter. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Johnson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The point after is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Getting set, here's second down. Using his legs, it's Schemes. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Right down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. They'll hand it off. Great cut there. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like the Bearcats will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Tease. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Hand off to the single back. And fights through a tackle.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The back's got it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He escapes the pocket, trying to create here on the move. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. Breaking free at midfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Sooners offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Keeping it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still on it. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble to his left. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to put them on top now.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Carpenter. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And they'll give it to the back. He shreds the tackle. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Here's the 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Tees. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Jordan. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down.
Let's go! Let's go!
QB bootlegs here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads in the bounds at the 40 and sets his offense up in good position. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Bearcats come to the line in a hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. No huddle now for the offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. He'll hand it off. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Wide open downfield. And that should secure the victory. And they dodged the upset trap here. But they came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. caught quickly. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Pounding away with the run game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The quarterback keeps it here. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Now, a 4th down.
The Sooners will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert.
Here we go. Set.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They need to convert. He'll drop back. The sure hands. It's Jordan. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team